Man, our granddaddy, he did something for all of us in his obedience. Lord have mercy. My kids, they had kids. Then guess what? They gonna be blessed from what I'm doing today. They blessed from what I'm doing. What I'm actually doing. I don't need nothing else. I'm not doing it for me. I'm not doing it for me. Folks be thinking that you want to do stuff so they can patty cake you, so they can lift you up on their pedestal. But the truth of the fact of the matter, I ain't doing stuff for me. I'm satisfied. I got everything that I need. I don't need a lot of stuff. I don't have a desire for the things that other people desire. You might desire this, that, and the other, but my desire might start to change because I'm mature. You understand? When you mature, you don't start to like the stuff that you like when you were younger. See, I'm an older person. I'm not young. I'm not some young guy. You understand? I've been there. You understand? I'm seasoned. You understand? I'm not like some young fella that just trying to do stuff. I've been doing this for many years. I might be considered old to a person that's a little bit older than, I may be considered younger to somebody that's a little bit older than me, but I've been before my time. You understand? I've been before my time, but I say I'm right on time. You know, because I had to do what other people wasn't doing. And so since I had to do what other people wouldn't dare do, and I figure out what they ain't doing, they start doing other stuff. What other stuff is they doing? They doing stuff that ain't profitable. Go do it. Why I gotta go do what you ought to be doing? Why do I gotta go do what you doing? Why I gotta think like you? I don't want to think like you. See, people want to say, well, hey, we think you ought to do this. And if you don't do this, then something gotta be wrong. No, something wrong with you if you trying to make me be like you. I don't want to be made in your image. Oh my God. You want to help some people today, tell them I ain't trying to do what you trying to do. You can't make me be in your image. You can't make me out to be like you. That ain't going to happen. I'm not going to duplicate what you doing. I'm going to do what God doing. And then I'm going to set a standard. I'm going to set a trend of my own. And then you can try to follow what I'm doing, but I'm not going to follow what nobody doing. I never really had like that unless it's profitable. And I've chose to do that. I've been doing that for the last couple of years. I chose what I'm going to do and what I ain't going to do. And anybody that really know me for real, be like, you can forget about it. He is not going to do that. He is set in his ways, but it's not my ways. They think I'm set in my ways, but I'm set in God's ways now. It's God's ways that I'm set in. So I'm not doing it for me no more. You know, some people don't know how to pass the torch on. You did stuff. Now it's time for you basically to create future for your children's children. See, some of y'all still doing stuff for y'allself, and that's why it ain't working. Some of y'all doing stuff for yourself, and it ain't your season might have passed, and it's time to do something for somebody else. It ain't time for you to continue to try to do that. You getting to a point where you want to enjoy life. See, I tell you the truth, really. I'm like the song say, the little instrumental, I'm living good. Really, if you got peace of mind, man, you living good. You understand? When you got a peace of mind, you understand that you ain't got to deal with no stress. You ain't got to worry about punching nobody time clock, nothing. I ain't worried about doing none of that. For real, I done suffered enough. They put too much up on me already, where I was about to fire back with these injustices that people give back to you. People want you to be like them. They want you to do what they see fit. But what I'm doing is not what you gonna do. And what you doing, I'm not gonna do. So you got to realize I'm a creator of my own self. You understand? I'm not a creator of my own self as far as with God, but I create my own path. You know what I'm saying? I'm an inventor of my own stuff. I don't need to follow somebody else's stuff before I can become successful. I'm already successful. I'm already in a place where I'm succeeding. I don't need to go no further. Some of y'all think that your dream is to get all of this money and this, that, and the other that they put in your face and all of that drama. And then y'all get stressed out trying to get there. But you need to make your goals reasonable. Stop having them. Well, I want to have a big car. I want to have this house on the hill. And if I don't get it like that, then I ain't gonna do nothing. Well, the truth of the fact of the matter of it all in this season, it's up on you. But see, you gotta take it easy. And God's yoke is easy. And his burden is light. I don't care if folk don't like what God has designated for you. God can create something to me so basic that it don't have to be for you to walk in it. It ain't got to be for you to like it, but I'm building it for my children's children. And it's working out just fine for me. It don't take a lot for me to build it for my children's children. I don't need $1 million to do that. Hello, somebody. I don't need that. All I need is faith and to help other people. And if I use my faith, that's what I've been doing for you. I've been doing stuff not for money. I've been doing stuff just by helping people. I ain't have to put no zeros behind it. That's how sometimes I just volunteer to help people and got blessed. You understand? Sometimes I just went to do something basic. I just connected or I just donated to a bunch of organizations that people got frustrated in me, wanted to tell me how to do what I'm doing. You do what you doing. You understand? I tell people that, like, you go do what you do. You spend your money on what you did. When I got money and thing, I go spend it because I do stuff to change lives. You understand? I don't spend it necessarily on too much stuff that I'm really tangibly gonna like. You know, God give me the stuff that I need, you know, by me helping other people. See, I used to be in a position where I was about to complain. I was about to be like, man, I done gave to, and I've done that before. I've did that like a couple of times in my life already, where I started complaining like, man, I done gave to all of these organizations and everything, but I'm not getting blessed. But then when it all come back to me, I do get blessed. And then God do pour out the blessing that I don't have room enough to receive. So I'm not worried about it because I'm daring to be different. And I don't have a desire to be what everybody else is being. And sometimes people can misunderstand that. They be like, well, why you don't want to do this, that, and other? Something got to be wrong with that. No, it's just daring to be different. See, don't go out here saying dare to be different if you're trying to make people be like you. I don't want to follow your offspring. Hello, somebody. I don't mean to hurt you. No, I don't want to hurt their feelings, but I don't want to follow what you following. I want to create something that ain't never been created before. And I want to do something that you say can't be possible. What looks impossible for you, I'm going to do it. And I want to make it come to pass in front of your face when it's all said and done, so I can give praise to God and tell my haters, thank you for hating so much. Thank you for getting so nosy. And thank you for trying to get into other folk business. While you was busy trying to focus on me, I was creating some business. Take some notes on that, and then maybe I can make you somebody in life. Maybe you'll become something. You'll become a creator. You'll become creative. You understand? You'll learn how to just do stuff that other people don't want you to do. You got to learn how to hold your own. You got to learn that to dare to be different, you got to understand something. It's going to cost you something. it's gonna cost you something. It might sound very deep the way that it's coming out, but it's truthful. It's gonna be a fight for you to be different. Cause folk want you to follow their stuff. It's cool. It's quiet as a kept. I don't want to do nothing that nobody doing. For real. I'm a trend creator myself. Before I make somebody else stuff happen, I'll make my own stuff happen. I ain't trying to create nothing for nobody else that I can't create for myself. Do I want my children to go to the next person place? Probably not. I don't want them to get no glory to this, that, and other. I'll create their future myself through me being obedient to God. I'll create whatever they want to become, because whatever they say they want to become, then I'll make it themselves. I'll make it happen myself. And they might say, how you gonna do that without doing this, that, and other? Well, it's not for you to understand that. It's not for you to understand who I am. I'm the father of my children. I'll dictate what go on and what happen and for their future. I'm the one that has to pray. They came from my offspring. Even though I gave them to my heavenly Father, I still am accountable to whom much is given, much is required. So I have to create their future. I don't have to worry about me getting anything. I care less about stuff. Really, I'm one that don't care about none of this stuff. I'll be cool with the basic fundamentals. You understand? Really, I could pass this on to I can pass stuff on. If it'll last long, I'll pass my clothes to my kids and everything. They be like, dang, that's what he used to wear back and that's what he had. I'll pass everything that I ever got to them and I'll make it easier. I done gave stuff to other people. I might just keep it for a long time and they be like, dang, that's what you wore in 2018. Yep. That was the style back then, and I left it for y'all. See, sometimes we don't know how to be original. We always want to be like somebody else, and somebody else always wants you to be like them. And that's why I think about money. I'm the household of faith. Two different households. You gonna war against the faith. See, that's why God say, Abraham, leave your father and your mother house and go to a land that you don't know nothing about, where you can create the standard. So now I'm the leader. So what I say goes, like Usher say. So what I say go, and what I say, the commandments of God go. And if the commandments of God can't be followed, if the law of God can't be followed, if the judgments of God can't be followed, if these things can't be followed, then you ain't coming to where I'm at and gonna be there. You got to follow. That's the guideline. See, what you do in your house is different, because that's the house of money. That's what they do. The house of money do a lot of stuff. See, I'm the household of faith. My house, you see, I call things into existence. Everything I do, I speak it into existence. It don't even have to be there, but then I'll speak it, I'll write it down. Next thing you know, it'll be there. Like I had the vision for my movement that I started a couple of years ago, and then it just came to pass last year or two. It didn't really surface like that, but I built it. I wrote it down, like I say, write the vision, make it plain, that those that read it may run with it, for yet it's for an appointed time. It may not always come to you right then, especially if you the main person who is the orchestrator. If you're the founder, you don't want it all to happen in 1 year. You understand? You want to add on, you want to get the basic stuff, the whole earth. Some things God spoke to pass, it did come to pass. But then some things, as far as the human race and God replenishing the earth, that's still happening to this day. So God got things that's seasonal that happen. Creation haven't stopped. When God stopped, he kept it going through the life of other people. That is God's, man. I'm going to tell you.